Thank you for visiting our video clip from singlesfacenorth.com. The series is Fitting Relationships Together, and the title is Change Negative Patterns. The purpose of this is to help you to recover from your relationships before you try to find another mate. So find a better you, find a better mate at singlesfacenorth.com. If you are viewing us through YouTube, please take the time to subscribe. Click the subscribe button, and then you will always be in the loop about any new videos that we have coming down the pike. You'll be the first to know or see them. Also, we never solicit you or give your information out to anybody. So if you would like more information, please visit our website, singlesfacenorth.com. We have lots of relationship articles, all free, all items to help you find a better you before you find a better mate. In other words, stop doing things the same way and you'll stop getting the same results. Here's a list of topics that we're going to go ahead and cover in this series that we're calling Change Negative Patterns. First, we're going to discuss if you do things the same way, you're going to keep getting the same results. And if you like your results, then you should continue. If you do not like your results, then you should definitely work on this issue. And we're going to help you do that. So then we would like to talk about avoiding relationship jumping. Evaluate what went wrong with your last relationship without assigning blame. Work on yourself before you look for a new mate. And then also find a better you, and you'll find a better mate. So let's go ahead and take a look at doing things the same way and getting the same results. That is typically the definition for insanity, is doing things the same way will bring you the same results. And that's why people go from relationship to relationship and they fail, because they really didn't take any time to do anything differently. So make a decision right now to change your approach. If you truly do not like the results you're getting in the dating field, make a decision right now to change your approach and to do something differently. Dedicate yourself to change unhealthy habits. In other words, things like overgiving, overloving, overpaying someone's bills, trying to buy their love, yelling, hollering, and screaming to try to get your point across. Make a dedication to yourself right now that those unhealthy habits are going to change. And then to change negative patterns, a sincere willingness is more than half the battle. People say this is half the battle. This is the battle. If you have a willingness, a strong willingness to change your negative patterns, you will more than likely be successful. Next, this is kind of very difficult to do, and a lot of people have trouble swallowing this particular approach. Avoid relationship jumping. What that does is, if you jump from one relationship to the other, not only do you take baggage from one relationship to the other, sometimes it's full-blown luggage. And so it's almost like the new relationship does not have the dedication required to make it work. And oftentimes, rebound relationship jumping will cause another failure. Also, it's unfair to the new person in your life. Maybe that person right now looks to you as just a shoulder to cry on, or maybe they're there to help you through a tough time. But if they want to have something as of a relationship with you in the future, it's really not fair to start out this way. This particular approach of relationship jumping can be unfulfilling at best. More than not, it's a warm body to get us through a very tough situation. And at the time, it may solve the problem, but from a long-term basis, it will be very unfulfilling. Next, relationship jumping can cause you to lose a wonderful relationship. Maybe this person that you just hopped around with from your last to your new, maybe this new person really had a good relationship to offer you, and maybe something wonderful could have evolved had you have met at a different time in your life and at a different point of healing from your last relationship. So be very careful and try to avoid relationship jumping. Also, it can make us feel like vagabonds. It presents an uncomfortable atmosphere that says, who do we belong with? Do we belong with Billy or do we belong with Susie? And now why are we here with Patsy? It really can make us feel inside uncomfortable and feel like we don't fit, whether we know it consciously or not. This is a very good step to evaluate what went wrong without assigning blame. This is where you want to put pen to paper, sit down with a pen and paper, and tell yourself what went right and what went wrong. Without assigning blame means my relationship didn't work out because of alcoholism, as opposed to my relationship didn't work out because that low down person is an alcoholic. Put the issues down without assigning blame. Remember, blame and anger really only eat us up and really doesn't serve to move us forward. Next, when we start evaluating what went wrong without assigning blame, look at ourselves. What did we do wrong? Not for the purpose of beating ourselves up, but as a purpose of moving forward. Let's avoid this in the future. So beating yourself up really does not move you forward. So it's best not to beat yourself up. So list what went wrong in the relationship without assigning blame is very important. Make an effort to avoid these areas in the future. For instance, if what went wrong was alcoholism, then you're going to be very careful in your next relationship to avoid this problem of alcoholism. This is a very hard slide here. Work on yourself before you look for a mate. A lot of people really question if I'm, telling them the truth about waiting a full 6 months to recover from your past relationship. Otherwise, as I said before, you do not take luggage, you do not take baggage into your new relationship, but rather full-blown luggage. And that will hurt your relationship before it even gets started. This is mission critical. Time is of the essence. You can't rush a good thing. So please take some time to learn about yourself and heal a minimum of 6 months before you go out there and date. And if you are depressed or crying or feel hopeless, contact a professional and seek help immediately. Well, this slide sums it up. Find a better you, find a better mate. If you do not find a better you will keep finding the mates that have brought you to a situation to where you're single. In other words, find someone different. Find yourself, find them. Learn to love yourself with a healthy love. Don't confuse arrogance with loving yourself. Learn to love and nurture others before rushing into dating. Maybe it's an animal or a plant. Do something each day that makes you feel really good about yourself and never stop, no matter what. Consider selfish attitudes and work to change them. So thank you for going through this article with us. And for articles, advice, and resources, please visit our website. It's free, singlesfacenorth.com. YouTube viewers, please hit the subscribe button here, and you will always be informed. And until next time, find a better you, find a better mate at singlesfacenorth.com.